Hi ladies, Dionysia here, taking some moments out with you today to talk to you about one of the most iconic parts of visiting Glastonbury and how it's used during the Glastonbury Goddess Conference. So, the red spring and the white spring, it's infamous. And if you know anything about Glastonbury and the Avalon mysteries, then you already have heard of the red and white spring. But the very real, beautiful, physical location of those springs is amazing. It's incredible. And the Goddess Conference always uses them. We always do ceremonies in one or the other or both. And for our Dark Mother retreat for HMS, we're going to be using both of them. So this is a very, very, very special thing. So the red spring is located inside of the Chalice Well Gardens. It's called the Chalice Well. You can see a picture of that in this email. I had some HMS sisters there on Paradise Retreat with me last year, and we got beautiful pictures there at the deepest part of the well. There are also other parts of the spring where you can catch water and walk in the water and bathe, anoint yourself with the waters. It's really, truly special. And it actually looks red. It's called the red spring, and it looks red because it has very high iron deposits in it. So, and you can taste that when you drink it, but it's really good for our blood and our moon blood, and the Avalonian mysteries related to our menstrual cycle, our moon cycle, and our blood. So we do all these powerful, powerful ceremonies at Chalice Well and in the gardens at that Goddess Conference. And we're also going to be doing our own special, together with us and our small group, ceremonies at Chalice Well for the HMS retreat for Dark Mother as well. Directly across the street from the red spring is the white spring. And the white spring, the water looks white. It leaves a white deposit behind it because it's very, very high in calcium. And it is said to be related to semen. So it's the masculine energy, the masculine polarity. And it is almost cave-like. It's this deep, dark, cave-like setting. You can also get in the water, wash in the water, anoint in the water, drink the water. And this year, there are going to be ceremonies there for the Goddess Conference, and we're also going to be doing a ceremony with our group at the White Spring as well. So the masculine energy with the semen and the feminine energy with the moon blood, and the alchemical mystery of the joining of the two. This is also related to Yeshua and Magdalene and those lines, but from the mystical esoteric perspective, not from like the traditional Christian religion perspective. So those two springs and the way that they're used in ceremony there and what they move inside of us energetically are so special. The only other place I've ever encountered a red and a white spring next to each other was what used to be sort of like a retreat center, but soak and sauna, like a hot spring at Weed, California, right outside of Mount Shasta. And there was a red and a white spring with the iron deposit and the calcium deposit there. Now that center has shut down. It doesn't exist in the same way anymore, but the springs were there. And so there was this real energetic link between Mount Shasta, that's Northern California for any of you who don't know, and Glastonbury. But very different. They're small rivulets, whereas in Glastonbury, those springs are like big, and you know, you can immerse in them, you can get in them, and it's truly, truly a beautiful experience. So I just wanted to take a moment today and share with you a little bit about the white spring and the red spring, and that those ceremonies are truly spectacular, both in our own small group and in the larger conference group. I hope you can make it. I hope you'll join us. Reach out to me. I'd love to be in dialogue with you about this. Let's find a way to get you there. I hope to hear from you. Blessed be, beloveds.